welcome back to the survival challenge and episode 20 already. Let's start off with clearing up the silage bales that we made last time, so just taking the trailer over to our new fields. Well, new fields, we've had them a while now, we haven't actually done anything with them yet apart from mow some grass. Once we've got this done, we're going to run a contract through the rest of today, and then tomorrow when we get into March we're going to get our sugarcane planted. Sitting on a nice little bit of cash, which is going to pay for the sugarcane planter, but a contract will just help out get a little bit more in. The plan is not to keep the planter, so we're going to buy it, plant sugarcane, and then try and sell it back to the store, because we can't lease it, but we only need to plant one field, so that seems like the way to go. Moderately cheaty, maybe, but hey, it's what we need to do to get the job done. Loading the front of the bale trailer, those of you that watch this series will know why I'm loading the front of the bale trailer first. Hopefully we won't get a repeat of our runaway trailer again. I'm not going to bother loading the ones up that are over on the main farm. They can just sit there and ferment until they're ready to sell, and then we'll chuck them on the trailer and get them sold. Turns out that making silage is a nice little way of us to make a bit of money. I'm just going to move some out of the way so they're not near the headland when we have to plant the sugarcane. So this is our bigger field that we're going to be planting. Bit of a tidy up in the yard, just so that we can get to the cultivator, as it's a cultivating contract that we are doing for Mr. Smock Farmer, who owns the field that needs cultivating on here. So field 5, 12,500 euros, quite a big field, so it's probably going to take us a little while. It's a while since I've used this cultivator, so we do a lot of crashing today. I do need to get some fuel, which leads to more crashing because we don't have the ground clearance for that. I'm used to making that loop in the Unimog, and the Unimog can do it. So we're just going to fill up here and leave the pickup there for now and get this contract done whilst crashing into our front weight. I am very good at crashing. So over in field 5, I'm not going to show too much of this because it's just running a cultivating contract to earn a bit of cash. Haven't used this cultivator in a very long time, so we brought it for contracts because I've ploughed all the fields that we've created because I had to plough them to create them. Anyway, job done. 12,500 euros in the bank. So we'll skip ahead to March now and jump in I was checking the sales to see if we had any luck with it cropping up. It didn't, so we'll take the Unimog over because we need to use the Unimog because the tractor just doesn't have enough power to run the sugarcane planter. I'm going to get the double row, so that is 85,000 euros. Try and remember that number. I'm not going to put fertilizer in there. We've got a solid fertilizer spreader that we can use for that job. So putting 6,000 litres in to start with. I have no idea how much sugarcane we're going to need to get this field planted because I have never done sugarcane as a proper game. I've done it for videos for courseplay, but not to properly plant a crop. So we will see how we get on. It's only a 3-metre wide planter, so not the widest in the world, but anyone that needs more than a 3-metre planter is clearly cheating. A little Discord reference for you there. I'm going around a few of the, not going completely around the edge of the field, just to try and leave enough of a headland that we can get the pull behind harvester we're going to have to use around the field as well. So missing a couple of bits out, but that is intentional. So probably 2 or 3 headlands, I think. This is not the most manoeuvrable rig in the world. It does actually work reasonably well on the back of the Unimog, although it looks massive. The Unimog is definitely dominated by this thing, but it had the power to do the job. So got our unusual crop in the ground, or unusual for me. You guys might do sugarcane a lot, I don't. No. So once we've got this field planted, we're going to do 2 fields of oats, partly as a cash crop, partly for the horses. So that'll be the other field over here, and the remaining field we have unplanted, field 42. Thank you for showing the map then. Previous disturbed, very useful of you. So doing that next time, and then probably looking to progress through towards summertime and maybe doing a bit of contracting as we go. Trying to build up that cash reserve for when we move maps, and that will either be the old stream farm or there's a German map that's come out in the last couple of days that also looks quite interesting, so we'll see where we end up. I need to go and get some more sugarcane, so we will take the pickup over to the store. We've got the forklift over here, so we can use that to load the back of the pickup up. It's a very health and safety approved load of 3 pallets stacked on top of each other. That'll be fine. I'm in the process of setting up Greenlands. That's going to replace Ravenwood Farm, and that is going to be, as I mentioned in that video, we are going to have a massive loan, so I'm using the £10 million loan mod. And we're going to have a really big farm, no contracting, not decided on normal or hard difficulty yet, and we're just going to see if we can pay our huge loan back. I didn't fall over, told you it was an unsafe load. Yeah, so that series is going to be starting soon, this week or next week, depending on when this video releases and when I get around to starting recording it. Fairly quickly getting through this job, even with only a 3-meter wide planter. The field is not as big as I kind of thought it was. Really, it's big for what we're doing on here, but not really a big field. It looks like we should have enough sugarcane left to get this job done as well. I've not touched the horses that we have brought. I'm still just letting them grow up. They are going to come to the next map with us. So when we move, we're going to take with us the horses, maybe some of the sheep, whatever crops we've got that we haven't sold. So we're probably going to have to lease. I can't lease, we're going to have to buy some trailers to move all of that. So it's going to be a bit of an exercise, I think, to move maps. Just trying to square off that corner and then this last little bit to do. About 3,000 litres of sugarcane left. Should be okay. And then we're going to need to do some fertilising, but yeah, I didn't want to buy liquid fertiliser when we've got the solid fertiliser and the spreader. So pretty much done. We'll just tidy up these last few bits and then we'll run this back up to the store, see how much money we get back. Quite a short video today because I'm short of time, just with some real world things going on. So yeah, short video, but hopefully kept you entertained for a few minutes. All right, let's get to the store, see what we're going to get for this. And as we end pretty abruptly, I will say thanks for watching now. Click that like button, don't smash it, and let's see what we get. So £68,000, so we lost about £20,000. Not too bad. Catch you next time.